beat the competition, so they bought them. And Jenny Craig has closed down. So when I say this has changed the weight loss industry, good or bad, here we are. So
and Noom, did you see Noom, which is famously supposed to be mindful eating? Noom now is also going to offer you Wegovy or Manjaro, which are the same thing. And, apparently in conjunction, all I'm saying, and I can't take credit for this, it was another influencer I saw post this up, but they said, it's very interesting to me. You see everybody saying they're on Ozempic, but nobody's posting their workout videos. No one's posting their new eating regimen.
Forget
and I'm
it.
like, exactly.
Forget it. We're on Ozempic.
Nobody changes anything. Exactly.
My DMs are busier than ever. And by the way, so because Patty said this, I said, if they're closed down, then I mean, if there's no more Jenny Craig, I mean, I think she lost the weight from Jenny Craig to begin with, but yeah, sure. I think it's Ozempic now. RHONJ.
Do you think do you think Brittany is on it? Yes or no?
I mean, it's been a long time since Jenny Craig and Emil, so there's something going on there. I think.
Do you think Emily from RHOC?
She says no, but I mean, she has lost a ton of weight. Yeah, I think she is. I think Gina is. I don't understand it. Isn't it terrible? I don't understand it.
I don't believe any of them. Do you? I don't believe any of them. Do you believe any when they come out and say they're not on it?
Not.
I know. I don't believe any other.
It's really easy. Guess what? 250 to 300 to 500 people are on it because of me, because they slip into the DMs and they're and my nurse is like, by HIPAA laws, I can't tell you who's on it. I'm like, I'm not asking you to. I'm showing you a screenshot of Susie, Q from Wisconsin, who says, thank you, David. You've referred me to Jackie. I'm now on I'm like, sweetheart, I have actual numbers of people that I've sent to you that I know are on it. I'm not asking you for to break any laws. People are, oh, please. Sarah, you don't realize the DMs I get. I'm in my 3rd week. I have the worst taste in my mouth. It tastes like shit. Is that normal? Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Your mouth tastes like shit. Get used to it. You have another 6 months of this ahead. I am literally I literally need to clone my do. This is my side job and I don't get anything from this. Nothing. Okay. Anyway.
Well, that's insane. I will say this. If somebody is listening and they have, you need to be paid for that. I wouldn't, again, it's my own personal thing, but I would never endorse it. But you on your show, Behind the Velvet Rope, should endorse it because you genuinely are using it. Someone should email us, thesarahfrasershow@gmail.com to do it. If you are promoting Ozempic or Wegovy, you should be advertising with David.
I'll do a compounding pharmacy. If it's a new drug that's coming up, I will try it. Yes, this is what I should be. I'm very, very passionate about this because it gave me my life back. That is it. Someone slipped in. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even getting into it. Let's talk about RHONJ. I'm seeing a lot of things that, Andy says. I don't give a fuck what Andy Cohen says, that there's no pause. There is a pause. New Jersey has never not filmed 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Yeah. Oh, Paul, that's not true, David. Teresa went to jail. Okay. Let's talk about, every other case. New Jersey picks up filming right away. I know the people that are on the show, multiple cast members. There's summer trips. There's no filming. It's on a pause. So I think Andy is just doing damage control because the whole world is talking about this pause now. And look, Bravo doesn't want anybody hypothesize. Oh, Bravo loves me. They don't want them talking about anything or hypothesizing or talking about what's really going on. They want this whole pause minimized and all the toxicity downgraded. But I don't care if Andy does 10,000 interviews in 3,000 podcasts. Wake up. It's just like Ariana. You know how you go on your rants? I'm going to go on it right now. It's just like Ariana. It's like Andy Cohen is selling his fucking daddy diaries. No, he does not have enough money. And even if he had 10 times as much money, Andy Cohen needs to see New York Times bestseller. #1. And the next week, he wants to see New York Times bestseller #1 again. And 5 weeks into it, he's fine if he falls to #4. Andy Cohen is selling books. That's why he put all this stuff in there about Tamara and all this stuff about Teresa and all. I am not knocking him. He is a master at the game. And I also think, Andy Cohen doesn't own Bravo. He's not. I think he is the face of Bravo. And I think corporate executives are like, listen, you better be out there and you better fucking backpedal from this pause that, you know, David Yontef is talking about and every other fucking blogger and podcaster is talking about. And you better start putting the narrative out there. It's no pause. We're figuring it out. It's calm down. So when everyone says to me, oh, you know, you and Kim and the pause, and yes, Andy is doing like mitigation damage control, and there is an actual pause. The cast members, I know this for a fact, do not know when they are filming again. June, July, August, September. It could be 2029 or it could be September. That is a pause. They do not know. They were told to just go about. I'm not even answering this 212. Should I answer this? I don't know who this is. I want to answer it.
Sure, answer it.
Okay, hold on. David speaking. Okay, not important, guys. Nothing Ozempic related. Sorry, nothing Ozempic related.
Nothing Ozempic related.
It's not Rachel. By the way, when I picked up Rachel Yucatel, I said to her, I said, "You're on the phone, girl." She remembers that. People don't remember what happens a week ago. So I guess one of our listeners, shady, messy boots listener, slipped into Rachel's whatevers. And then Rachel's like, the fuck? What? Like, why am I on your show? What is this person talking about? I'm like, bitch, do you remember you called in to me and Sarah Fraser 3 days ago? Like, this isn't like, I'm not talking about you. You were on the screen. Oh, messy boots listeners trying to cause problems between me and Rachel. I'm like,
messy
bitch.
boots.
Anyway, what was I saying? So there is a pause. They don't know when it's going to be back. I personally, and a lot of people are saying, so there is a pause no matter what Andy says. Also, a lot of people are saying they think the pause is because of Louis, and Bravo legally is really nervous after what happened with Teresa and Jen Shaw and Tom Girardi. And Louis is a shady character. Listen, two things get to be true. Louis can be shady. Pause has nothing to do with Louis. They don't fucking care. Teresa's wedding special rated so high, which we can get into. The pause
it did? Okay.
So high. Yep. Vanderpump Rules.
I watched a little bit. Yeah.
It wasn't Vanderpump Rules 4 million, but it was almost 1 million. But then with playback and all of that, it was like in like the 1 point. It was like old school, like huge.
That's big.
So that doesn't bode well to me for. Now, look, it was more like a finale. You can't really compare apples to oranges, right? Just because Melissa and Joe were not in the special at all because they refused to go to the wedding, you can't say that that proves for sure that New Jersey will be just as high without Melissa and Joe, although I think it will be, because this was like a finale for the season. It was Teresa getting married, just like the Kardashians. We didn't find out anything we didn't already know, but everyone wanted to see the hair, the dress, see her walk down the aisle. We've been with this woman for fucking 13 seasons, but
we want to,
But I don't think it's.
I wanted to see a little bit, about what was going on. And, and she and Louis seem really happy. I hope it works out. I guess I hate to hear these rumors that Louis, his business is off or whatever. He has looked rather manic, these like red-faced, moments on the show. I mean, those do seem really kind of crazy, but I enjoyed the wedding special. I love that Louis' family seems to really love Teresa.